barn tour of January 2020. I hope you guys enjoy the video. Starting at the main barn, to the left is just food storage. There are straw, hay, 2 crates that have green apples, and the second one has red apples and carrots. To the right side of that, there is a wash stall that currently no one is using, a welcome sign inside the wash stall, a grooming kit that just has some ointment inside of it, and a brush. On the flower pot by the window, there is a sign that says "Don't feed the horses," and a little kitten named Hawk. Inside the barn, there are 4 stalls. In the first stall, we have our Hanoverians, and they do not have names yet. In the stall next to that is Ladybug and her foal, which I repainted, named Nutmeg. On the gelding or stallion side is our Trachner stallion, and he is just taking a bite from his apples. And the stall next to that is empty because the horse that is usually in it is out in the ring. And in front of Charlie's stall is a dog bed, some lettuce, and his halter. In front of the next stall are just 2 horse treats and an empty grooming box. On the mare's side is a grooming kit, and then there is just a picture of some of the horses that are at the barn. On the gelding side of the stalls, they have the gelding paddock, and in that is just Rev and Blue, the Andalusian stallion, and I do not know what breed Rev is. On the mare side of the paddock is our Fjord family, and here is Lily, the baby zebra that I repainted, the Fjord filly Peaches, a Peregrine Vulcan, some poo, and Missy, who's just taking a bite out of her trough, which I also repainted. Outside of their paddock is just a bucket thing filled with some food. Then across from the main barn is our arena that I just have this pink roof on right now. In the arena is our Shetland pony mare Cinnamon and her owner Sophia, and I think they are going to jump the jumps that are set up. On the other side of the arena is Sophie and her horse Sharpie, and they're just doing some dressage. At the gate is Daniel, and he is one of our trainers who also owns the cafe. To the arena is Alex in the quarantine pen checking on her horses who just got here, which are Charm and Autumn, and they are both chestnuts, and Autumn has her fly mask on, bell boots, and her fly sheet on. Across from the arena is the lesson pen. Over by the feeding crates is River, the Appaloosa foal. Eating from the hay trough is Callie, the Icelandic mare, and Jethro, her foal. Over by this tiny tree is Mark, the halflinger, wearing a blanket that I made. By the watering trough is River, the Appaloosa mare. Behind this tree is Truffles, the Welsh pony, and a custom I did on the Welsh pony, and it's in Appaloosa, and his name is Darth Vader. And they're just watching the food. Behind the lesson pen is Leo, and she is in her trailer and stuff because her and her owner, Jamie, are going to a show soon. They're just waiting for the trailer. And Jamie is talking to Lemmy, and she is riding Jazz, and he's just wearing one of the chest plates I made. Over here is some lesson tack and some vaulting tack. If you go all the way past the quarantine pen, you'd find yourself here at cross ties and stalls. And the cross ties is Rocky and the paint horse stallion. And there's Sarah just putting his bridle on. Over there, that piglet Moose, and he's just watching Sarah. And here is just a tack room, and there is just a picture of Sophia riding her horse Crystal, and there's some pictures of hearts, and there is a saddle and a blanket. In this little crack here, we just keep more red apples, a bucket, and that is Bacon looking at that full. Over here is Jake, and he is just sitting in the cross ties. Here is just a bunch of halters. Here is the mama pig, Millie. And in this cross tie is just Cinnamon's blanket. Here are some jump storage. There's just a bunch of poles here. And then there are some Cavaletti jumps. In the stalls, there are our Bastion Curly mare named Fern and her foal named Cashmere. On the other stall is Bo, the Icelandic foal, and Minnie, the Icelandic mare. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video.